I was told I could find DJ Kam here.
Okay.
What's up, Rose? What's up, Rose?
What's up?
All right, we here to give DJ Kam his flowers. That was the ding dong. I'm here to ride.
Man. We need better props for the flower service.
We give him the flowers, man. I mean, because, once upon a time, the dawn of hip-hop was a kid named Kam from the place called New York.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn in the house. So, tell us how everything got started. Tell us what was your first influence before you got here in the borough.
Yeah, before you came to the spot.
My cousin Tyree lived with us. He was originally from Pottstown, but he came to stay with us in New York because he was acting up. If we're going to tell the story, we got to tell the whole thing.
Yeah.
So he was staying with us, and he got some tapes, some of the city tapes, the street tapes, which were the parties of the live convention, not convention, but they started calling them convention, but the live parties like the Bambaataa, Funky 4+1, and Grandmaster Flash. So that would be the one that I heard first. The first side was Funky 4+1, flip side was Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 4. Wasn't the 5 yet, it was the 4.
It was the 4.
So that was my first introduction to hip hop, period. So this is literally 78.
78. Dude, that was the beginning. That was the beginning.
78.
Yeah.
So that was my introduction. I wasn't DJing, but I've always been heavy into music. I've always loved music. And that was the start. That's when I first heard it, heard the beats, the rhyming. Never heard it prior to that. That was the introduction. That tape was the start. And I give my cousin the credit because he eventually was the one that taught me how to DJ, because he took the time to learn, got equipment. I'm speeding through that part. I kept messing with the equipment when he would go out, and he could always tell when I messed with it because he would set it up a certain way to be able to know if I was touching it or messing around with it, unknowing to me. He kept finding out. Me and him kept fighting and tussling. I didn't care because I wanted to learn. Long story short, he broke down and told me years ago he taught me how to DJ so that I wouldn't tear up his equipment. He wasn't teaching me to inspire me to be the son of Tyree. That wasn't the ultimate plan. Being honest. He taught me because he saw how determined I was, and I wasn't going to stop messing with the equipment. So his thing was, you're going to end up breaking it before anything else happens. If I teach him, he won't tear up the equipment.
Yes.
Not thinking that I was going to take it and run with it like I did. He didn't see that part. So that's kind of like the beginning of it in a nutshell. And then fast tracking it, then we moved here to South Jersey. And I just get more engulfed in it because when we first moved here, I hated the fact that we left New York.
Yeah, I know you did.
So
you
made that, yes. For a very long time.
Listen, anybody from New York always made that clear. I'm from New York.
So I was very anti, which got to practicing, more because I wasn't, quick to hit the streets and meeting people other than who I knew in school. I would come home. I had a basketball court in my backyard, so I didn't even have to go to the courts to play basketball because I had a court in my backyard and I DJ'd in the house. So I kind of stayed to myself. I want to say almost maybe the first 6 or 7 months before I started really going out and venturing out for friends. Shout out to Danny Barrios, Angel, Kevin Lewis, Tony Robinson, Tommy Farrier. I'll say this on camera, was actually my first official friend in Willingboro. Tommy Farrier. Shout out to you, my bro. Yeah.
So you got here junior high or grade school?
A fusion, because I got put back because they said that New York school system was a year behind Jersey. So technically if I had stayed in New York, I'd have been in the 7th grade. So it ended up I had to go back into the 6th grade when I came here.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of how that works. So I did half of a school year, 6th grade, then Memorial, boom, 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 boom.
So coming out of New York, was you into the B-boy scene? What did you miss the most? What did you miss the most about New York?
Just the environment, because that's all I knew.
As soon as we were at the beginning of puberty, when we started getting into modern stuff, and then you had to leave. I know he was mad. He was like,
yeah, that was a lot of it because the block parties were happening. We lived on the 9th floor, and we had a terrace, and the block parties would be right in the schoolyard. Well, not the schoolyard, yard was right in front of us. The playing area for the apartment buildings was right in front of us. So all I had to do was sit on the terrace. I could hear the music, see everybody participating. Wasn't really young enough to be down there by myself anyway.
Yeah.
But I had the perfect seat. You get what I'm saying? So I could hear the music, see everything, and I was just having to be 9 stories up. But it didn't matter. I could still hear the music. I could still see the people and kind of get a sense of what was going on. So that was the part that I missed, was losing that. That went away. That was not to be anymore. Because when I came here, it was like the DJing thing didn't exist in my age group. It was almost non-existent. It was the older guys.
You was too young then.
We was too. Yeah.
So how did you wind up transitioning in the hip hop world and here, the DJing and stuff?
I actually met Woody Wood. My cousin Tyree came with us here to Jersey. He met Woody Wood. Woody Wood was doing a party at
Turntable Woody Wood. You know the turn, huh? Didn't he?
DJ Woody Wood. No.
Okay.
No.
Which Woody was that? I'm getting everything.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We know everybody that worked at the turntable.
Yeah, I don't remember
people.
That's a whole nother.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
That'll be a part 2. But what was I say? Yeah, he was DJing at JC's. Woody and Tony T. Shout out to Woody, Tony T's Masters of the Groove Masters.
Yeah.
Their speaker went out. Tyree happened to be there, just going to the party to check the scene out and all that. He told him, "Hey, I got speakers." So they drove him to the crib. I helped them load the speakers up. Wasn't going to this party, but still was all antsy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm helping them put it in. They use the speakers. Tyree ends up joining their crew. So now they start practicing. So I'm seeing Woody and Tony T maybe almost every other day at my house in the back practicing. So I got to know them, let them know that Tyree mentioned that I was kind of getting into the DJing thing, and then Woody would give me these homework assignments. He would take 2 of his own records and say he would cut it, play it the way that he wanted me to learn. He said, "Don't do nothing extra. This is what I want you to do. When I come back next week, I want you to show me that you know how to do this."
Okay.
And he did that with a bunch of different records. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was the start. Like he was the one that really gave me the push.
So as you improved, did you wish you was back in New York? No, I mean, we didn't get into the psychology. How long did you know? Did it just drop a bomb we moving, or how long did you know before? Was there any pleading with your parents? Why we gotta move?
No, not at all.
No, just get your stuff. We going.
Not even that. We got kidnapped. I had no idea we was moving to Jersey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And next day
you talked about that recently.
You wake up, idea. You here.
Put it like this: we came to the house that we ended up living in Jersey, thinking that we were just visiting homes because the idea was we're looking for houses that might be moving to Jersey.
Yeah.
Thinking that we still are in New York.
Okay.
We go to the house, walk in, go into the bedrooms. My stuff is in the bedroom.
Oh.
Yeah.
We didn't walk into a house we might be getting. We walked into to our new home.
Yeah.
Had no idea that we were moving here.
Right there.
You couldn't even tell your friends. You was yo.
That was the other thing. We didn't get to say goddbye or nothing.
Yeah.
Mind you, I was going to start junior high. So I'm going to a whole new high school.
You was hype.
Because I went to elementary school in Queens. Living in Brooklyn.
Yep.
Anybody that knows, that's a problem all in itself. So now me going to junior high, it was going to be in Brooklyn. So now I was going to be able to go to school in my borough.
And you was ready.
I was ready to go.
You was ready.
And
that's just like us in Willingboro. We had they put 7th grade in grade school when we was ready to go to middle school, and we had to do 1 more year.
Yeah, that's one of our stories.
Yeah, and 6th grade we was like, oh, we gonna be in, and the next thing you know, we still in grade school. So I know how you felt. I know how that felt.